Hey guys! So I usually make an appearance with my face in the video, but I don't have anything I need to tell you guys today, so I'm just gonna jump right into this Create This Book episode, starting with this page. And the directions are create a person. As there are two faces already ghosting in the background, come up with a character, draw what they look like, describe their personality, list their likes and dislikes. Okay, so at first I wanted to come up with like this super sweet, nice person, possibly rainbow, but then I thought, nah, I'm just gonna make her a complete jerk instead. So I decided to draw a super snobby girl, and of course I have to add an additional piece of paper onto the page to cover up the ghost. I was really trying to exaggerate her snobbiness, so her face looks a little janky. She's not perfect, okay, but that's fine. I still like her. To describe her personality, I filled the other page with all the lovely things that she likes to say. For example,
I don't like those people. I'm better.
Yes, charming, charming young lady. So, you know, she's spoiled, she's bratty, she's got some issues, her face got some issues, her personality got some issues, but that's kind of why I like her, because that's kind of the point. And, we're a little out of focus here, that's bugging me. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I just threw some watercolor around to add a little bit more color to that page, and there we go. That's how it came out. I think it's kind of funny. I quite like how this came out. It's pretty much what I wanted, so yeah, cool. Okay, so next we have create a secret. Write a secret here, cover it up somehow. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a separate piece of paper because I'm gonna create a secret door to hide my secret, and the secret is my next video. Oh, wow. Obviously, it's not like the juiciest secret ever, but like I am doing this very publicly, so it's not like I can tell everyone about that time I robbed a bank because, you know, they're still looking for me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know, I used some acrylic paint on this page. Why? I don't know. I don't usually do that, but I was just feeling it, so I did, and I'm glad I did because I actually think it looks really nice. And of course, I gotta throw in some rainbow because, you know, rainbow, it's one of my many addictions along with squishies, sprinkles, and cuteness. I'm so lame. Oh my gosh. And so, you know, I'm just decorating around this secret door. It literally says shh on it. So it's not like, you know, the most secret, but hey. And I did coat this in Mod Podge to keep everything nice in the book. On the other page, I'm making kind of like a little ode to my channel. While I'm talking about my channel, I just want to say, I know I've been doing a lot of squishy videos recently. I know some of you watching right now are here just for my art videos, but probably 70% or more of my general audience are here just for squishy videos. I love it all, but yes, I have been posting a lot of squishy videos recently. I see some of your comments saying things like, oh, what happened to create this book? Nothing happened. It's still going on. I love these. I'm still going to be doing these for a long time. I promise. And these little fellows you probably will recognize from my intro, which, by the way, a lot of people ask me how I made my intro. I made it using Adobe After Effects. I drew those little images myself in Illustrator, and then I animated them manually, so like I didn't use any sort of template or anything. So yeah, that's how I made it, but I would have to like spend 30 minutes explaining exactly how I made it, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm finally gluing those pages back into the book, so wee! Here's the little secret door, yay! And I'm gonna write my upcoming video behind the secret door, but shh, it's a secret, so I won't show it to you for now. Don't stress, you'll find out eventually. I actually love how this page came out. To be honest, I was stuck on ideas for this page for the longest time. Like, I could not think of anything, but once I got this idea, everything fell into place, and I think it just looks so cute. Okay, and next is create a window. put an image of any kind onto the next page, which is just like a blank page. Cut a window into this page so that the image can be seen. Of course, my initial idea was to make like an actual window sort of thing with like a nature scene behind it so that it was like you were looking out of a window in a house. But then I was like, you know, let's think outside of the box. So I have no idea where this idea came from. It's kind of weird. I drew a cat, as you can see, with a big laughing or smiling mouth, and on separate pieces of paper, I threw some watercolor on there just to create a nice blendy, colorful background. I love doing this because it always turns out so pretty. I used to do this all the time and I would get so many questions about how to do it, but it's actually really easy. All you have to do is be careful of what colors you put next to each other, like make sure you don't put two colors next to each other that don't mix well. Other than that, just work fast so that the watercolor doesn't dry and it's easier to blend, and yeah, you're golden. Now that that's done, I'm just gluing it back onto those blank pages that are outside of the window, and I'm going back to my cat, coloring him gray, and you see what's gonna happen here. You see, I'm getting out my box cutter and cutting his mouth out to create a window to the rainbow page. Ooh, that looks so weird, but I love it. And then I just wrote meow all over the place. That wasn't part of the plan, but okay. And then I went back and made all those little accents on the cat rainbow as well so that they kind of match the inside of his mouth. And yeah, so like I said, I have no clue where this idea came from. It's pretty weird, but I really like how it turned out. I think it's kind of funny and quirky, but yeah, it's cute. It's cool. I like it. Now I have a very exciting feature for this video. I got all these photos from Julia. She's 22 years old, lives in Germany, and wow, oh my gosh, she themed her entire Create This book with Harry Potter. I'm just so impressed because it's hard enough to come up with ideas, but to apply every single prompt to something so specific, I feel like it's extra challenging. So she had to be very creative, and obviously the art is very well done, and she sent me so many pictures, so this will be the only feature for today. But yeah, wow, great job, Julia. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. If you would like to have your Create This Book pages featured, please email me some photos. I at least tried to respond to everyone, so if you don't get featured for a while, at least I will respond to let you know that I got them and I saw them. I only did 3 pages for this episode. You know, it's crazy because I used to do like 6 or 7 pages per episode, like back when I was doing Wreck This Journal. But first of all, I was only posting like once every 2 months on average, so I had a lot more time to complete them. But also, I wasn't spending as much time on each page. Like nowadays, I spend a lot more time on each page trying to get it to look nice. So I'm not just like flying through the pages like I used to. I'm really taking my time and trying to make something that, you know, at least I can be proud of. Hopefully that's okay with you guys, you know, quality over quantity kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you on Monday. Bye!